The Orlando First regional robotics coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. Take the work out of play with entertaining tablets. Combine both with the Surface 2 or prepare for Titanfall with the Xbox One. The Microsoft Store has it all, and you can find it at f5live.tv/Microsoft.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
I'm just so impressed with some of the things I've seen out there. It's to conceptualize solving problems in this way.
Right.
The throw over the thing with the catch and the range find.
There's a lot of really cool, really creative ideas that have all culminated in a lot of colorful things happening behind us.
Yeah.
A lot of really colorful teams. I'm so glad that we got the opportunity to be here and to do this broadcast, because really, I love having the opportunity to promote the First program.
Me too. I think it's cool.
Yeah, and again, we have the opportunity. We have a good relationship with Terry Willingham, who is kind of responsible for that in our area.
We really would not have done any of this in the past 4 months.
It's true.
Had it not been for her.
It's
5
true.
months. It's true. A lot of people say we couldn't have done this without, and yeah, maybe, but 100% of it would not have happened.
We could have done it without Terry, but we wouldn't have. That's the big difference.
We would not have done it without Terry, as she is an amazing person. Just overall, just so great. I'm just 100% grateful. Gracious professionalism, right? I'm 100% grateful for that, and exposing me to a way for me to give back to the community in a different way that I otherwise don't. I do a lot of audio and engineering stuff, but now being able to get my feet wet into programming a little bit more,
sure,
and on the operational side and on the user interface side, I could teach those things to kids. It's really cool. And then we get to cover it, too.
Right.
I get to do both sides. That's awesome. That's why I love this job. I love being here. Thank you for introducing me as well. It's cool.
So I have to say, right now, in the room with us, she's not able to come on air because you know how politics works. We have a representative from this district's congressional office, and she is here to represent the congressman here, because so many of these kids are from schools in his district, and she's just been a blast. It's actually the reason I went and ran away a little while ago. I had to go speak with her to figure out whether she was going to be able to be on air.
Understood.
And she's not able to be, but it's okay, because she's here. She's here to represent, a congressperson at this ridiculous thing where I am watching a child in a plastic shark suit dance around right there.
That's happening.
I'm watching
that's happening.
A kid in a plastic shark suit dance around in the UCF arena, and it's crazy, and the congressman's office is here to experience it with us, because I guess he, by trade, is an electrical engineer, I think she said. And so, STEAM is all very interesting to him, which is what this is all about.
STEAM is, for those who don't know,
science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
And without art, you have none of it.
It's true. None of it matters without the art. And
I think, again, we try to separate politics, but we have a politician in the area.
I
think it's important to stress.
At least the employee of a politician.
Yes. How great it is to have government watching what's happening behind us, because what's happening in a lot of areas, and this is not just in Florida but statewide, nationwide, is some kids can't make it out to these events because the club is not considered a sport. So they don't get their field days approved. They don't get their days off approved as excused absences.
There's also the problem that not everybody can afford it.
Right.
This program is expensive.
It is.
My team that I was on no longer exists because they can't afford it anymore.
Right.
They've got 2 FTC teams now, but they can't afford one FRC team to show the scale between the two things. So there are lots of things up against them, and it's nice to have a congressperson here. Terry is dancing at us now. It's nice to have a congressperson here, or the congressperson's office here with us, showing that the government does care.
And it's important because until you see what this is, you don't know it's a sport.
Yeah, you can't quite understand it.
It needs the funding of a sport. It needs to be classified as the same type of, for both funding and educational and excuse purposes. It needs to be classified the same because the kids are putting in the same type of effort.
Absolutely.
They're meeting 6 days a week, 7 days a week. They're going everything they can that they're allowed to do. They're doing it. Open arms.
You heard the one kid talk about Tuesday through Saturday.
It's nuts. And that's the same type of dedication and effort that you're seeing with any sport. And I've said this off camera, if you're going to like chess a sport and they get funding, then this is a sport and you're going to get funding.
Too, I agree.
So if you haven't yet, contact your congresspeople. They listen apparently.
They
are here.
They don't just listen.
Because they care.
They show up.
They are here because they want to see it, to make something happen, to take action, to be, to do.
Absolutely.
And that's important.
Yeah. And we certainly appreciate her being here.
Yes.
It's pretty wonderful.